my dear. Welcome back to the channel. Once upon a time, a fox and a leopard were resting lazily in the shade of a tree after they had eaten a generous dinner. Now both of them felt very sleepy and very, very full. But the leopard couldn't help himself from looking very disdainfully at the fox and sneering at him. "Oh, you common animal," he said. "Why do you have to be so ugly? Just look at yourself. Look at your shabby fur and dull reddish hair. It's animals like you who disgrace this forest with their bad looks. Honestly, you are a disgrace to all the foxes in the world." Now the fox knew very well that he could not win a beauty contest against a leopard. After all, how could he, with his ordinary reddish-brown fur, with his small, pointy ears and a bushy tail that was beautiful, yes, but only in his own eyes. However, he prided himself on that tail, really. It was a handsome tail, long and fine and well-balanced, tipped with white. And whenever the fox walked, it flowed behind him like a banner waving in the wind. In the evening, when the light was fading, he would often stop and admire the sheen of it, the way it caught the last rays of the sun. And the fox thought no one else had such a beautiful tail in the whole wide forest. But today, however, he was in no mood to start a fight with the leopard. He had eaten his fill and he was tired, so he just lay there and said, "Well, you're probably right. My looks are not my best feature. You are certainly the most handsome animal in this part of the forest. Why, your coat is almost black. Gleams like polished ebony. Your spots are perfectly round and beautifully placed. And your muscles, oh my, they must be as strong as iron. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those paws, I can tell you." The leopard purred with pleasure at the praise, and he decided to tease the fox a little bit more before falling asleep. "Well, that's very kind of you to say so. I've always thought you foxes were a rather plain and simple sort. You know, all of you look alike. Red hair, pointed ears, bushy tails. Honestly, you look like a moving haystack. But my dear fox, if looks could kill, I think you'd be dead already." The fox laughed. It was clear to him that the leopard was just trying to annoy him. And honestly, he was doing such a good job of it that the fox felt annoyed too. But instead of answering in kind, the fox yawned lazily and got up on his paws and stretched his back. "Well, you may have a very smart coat," he said, "but you would be a great deal better off if you had a little more smartness inside your head and less on your ribs. The way I am. That's what I call real beauty. Being clever and quick-witted is much better than having a nice coat of fur, don't you think?" With that, the fox trotted away, flicking his beautiful bushy tail towards the leopard, who watched him go with a snarl on his face. He wished he could get his paws on the sly fox, but he was too lazy to get up from his spot. Besides, he had a full belly and a clean bill of health, thanks to the foolish rabbit who had come to his den to complain about the fox. Yes, rabbits really did have a lot to learn about life, don't you think, my little children? A fine coat of fur or feathers does not always indicate an attractive mind. So remember, a beautiful appearance does not always mean that someone is beautiful on the inside too. And that, my dear children, was the story of the fox and the leopard. If you liked this story, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Kidfable channel. Also, share this video with your friends and family members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!